Hi, my name is Maitre Mola Alex Ndive Lisinge. Today, I come to speak as our teachers in the Cameroons are striking. I look at it as a watershed moment. And what baffles me is that we have a government that reacts instead of a proactive government. This government that have been in power, the ruling party since 1966, they have always been reactive. Since during the days of President Amadou Ahidjo, when nationalists, patriots like Ernest Wanji, Umnyobe, Felix Mumi, Nde Tumasa, and others, when they declare what they call in French La Proclamation, the independence of the Cameroons in 1955, the government reacted in partnership with France, and they assassinated most of these patriots, those people who love the Cameroons. So we have always have a reactive government. Today, there's an ongoing strike by the teachers in the Cameroons. The government is reacting. I remember when I was a boy, the then Minister of National Education, René Zengele, wanted to assimilate our heritage educational system. We walked and came to Mangon, Bamenda, and stopped all the schools. The government reacted. René Zengele did not assimilate our own educational system. So why do we have a government that reacts? If a political party gets into power, before they get into power, they need to have a plan, what we call manifesto, on education, health, roads, local government, social security, you name the rest. When you have a plan, it is a social contract between the people and yourself, that's the government. But we have seen a government that have been in power. They have no plan. They always react. When we were calling and protesting and requesting for a multi-party system, we went to the street. Some people were killed. The government reacted. The government with no vision. GC board, we went to the street, we protested, we were molested, the government reacted. The government with no plan, no manifesto since 1966. When we're calling for what? National conference. We're there in the street, we're tortured, beaten, taken to the gendarmerie up in Ngwakele there, the government reacted. When trade union leaders in the Cameroons, university students were beaten, the government had no measures. All they do is to react. And they came up with special statute, which was never debated in the national dialogue. Recently, some teachers are out protesting. President Paul Biya have come up with measures. Do you want to tell me, President Paul Biya, you don't know that in the Ministry of Finance in Cameroon, when you go there, they ask you 40%? Is that your measure? Are they going to stop that 40%, 20% they take from vulnerable civil servants? How is your measure, President Paul Biya? How is that measure going to stop those cancer, those criminals who are working in the civil service, who are the one making the system to be rotten? How is it going to stop it, Mr. Paul Biya? Mr. Paul Biya, why are you not calling an independent commission led by a judge to look into this matter so that those who are responsible, those who have been holding back the wages, the salaries of some civil servants, they should be rooted and sacked and be disgraced, and they should go to prison because somebody have died having worked for 10 years without receiving a dime? Mr. Paul Biya, how many interest are you going to pay to these people that you have been keeping their monies for more than 10 years? Is there a first-class teacher and a second-class teacher in Cameroon? The Prime Minister of Cameroon is a teacher. We might call it lecturer. Teachers and lecturer, to me, they are the same. They work in the same educational system. They teach people. That's what teachers they do and lecturer. Professor Warner, who taught me in Wakele, or George Gango, Professor Kamso, all your ministers are teachers. So they sit there and watch our teachers staying in the Cameroons without wages, and they don't care, and they have been teachers too. And other teachers who are now in government, marginalizing other teachers who are not in government. What a country! After we have one party in power since 1966, isn't it time, Mr. Biya, to let go? Mr. Biya, once you were a future, a handsome young man, you left Europe full of ideas. You went to Cameroon. You have tried your best. Today, the world have moved on. We have modern technology. We have people of the Cameroons in different fields of life all over the world. Isn't it time, just like the Indomitable Lions, that you have most of the players, they play in the diaspora? Isn't it time to bring your doctors, your lawyers, your architects, your teachers to come and upgrade the standard that are falling in the Cameroons? Isn't it time to let go? Do you want that country to go up to the stage that we are going to be fighting ourselves like the people of Rwanda did before? Somalia, now is Ukraine. Do we need that? Do we need that? Do we need France to keep up doing what they are doing in our country? Do we need foreigners? Why do we love Chinese, Americans, other people in our country? Mr. Biya, being a president is not to lock yourself in a 2D and be a prisoner, because, Mr. Biya, you're nothing more than a prisoner. That's house arrest. People are using you. You are a trademark. You are a trademark president. You behave like a chairman of an organization, not like a president. It is time, Mr. Biya. You have to let go. This divide and rule that people of the Cameroons, they keep on fighting themselves. We need a leader that unites, not a leader that divides. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alex Dive Lisingeh, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Thank you very much.